up, guys? This is Super Mike 2164. We're going to get into a little bit real quick. I just wanted to touch base with everybody. You know, it's just interesting. We got to have some fundamentals talk. It's not about your feelings. It's about functionality. How are we going to build? You know, all of the stuff that some of these guys complain about. We got a lot of people that love to complain. These are so-called black professionals. They so-called got their stuff together. These black people that have their stuff together, these guys complain. Okay. And, you know, they got their stuff together. They're professionals. They went to school. And but they celebrate a sellout. Now a sellout, you know, a lot of us do sell out some stuff because we need some money. Some of us need money, like bad. And so it's not about hating on anybody, but you know, we want to celebrate. We want to leave the celebration to people who deserve to be celebrated. I mean, I can't celebrate people that sell out. That's just like a dope dealer. A dope dealer needs money, so he's going to get poison to, to sell so he can feed himself and family and buy cars for himself and his family. But he don't care about nobody else's family, nobody else's self and their family. How are you going to build anything like that? It's, you know, it's always another group of people out there that is able to offer you more money than you can currently get. And you will just throw away all of the stuff that you and all of the people that followed you and that agreed and chose to come with you on that mission. You just throw it all away just so you could get the more, you know, it was for you. That was it. So, you know, I'm just going to say, look at this here. So we're talking about just case in point. Right now, this is the case in point. It's Deion Sanders. All right, so everybody's celebrating. Now, Deion Sanders, he was at Jackson State, Mississippi. Nobody wanted him. He didn't have coaching experience. No one would hire him. So he went to the black school. He gassed up the black players. He did such a great job at Jackson State University. And he began to actually change the course of history. No cap. When people seen how because if you can control the direction and the decision making of black talent, you change the course of history, especially in sports, because the black talent, black entertainers, black football players, this is the lion's share of the power that black people currently are allowed to gain. Our ability to perform in fields, our ability to perform in entertainment sectors, that is like our renewable resource. That is like oil. That is like diamonds. That is like, you know, that is like just information and technology for Black America. That is a resource that we are able to continue to mine, that other groups of people, white people, Jewish people, they're able to mine the talents in Black America. And like we say, we always talking about the Jay-Z's, we're talking about the, you know, Russell Simmons, all of these other guys. What's going on, everybody? This is just a quick commentary. You know, I'm talking about the celebration of selling out. We can't build nothing long-term by celebrating sellouts. Now, just because you sell out doesn't mean we hate you, but we have to call a thing, and I can't celebrate you. I can't celebrate your decision to sell out. And like I said, a sellout is for people, they may need money. You know what I'm saying? They may decide to go ahead and get the money and all of the stuff that they were building with the little poor black people, you know, that right there might not be good. You might want to go ahead and just get money and sell out and leave, right? So the thing is this: we need to understand we can't celebrate this action though. If you celebrate this, then how are you going to tell people that? How are you going to complain that stuff is bad? How are you going to complain about the conditions in the black community if you're celebrating all the people with the knowledge, experience, and understanding of how to change the conditions? You're celebrating them taking their talents away from you and your group of people, and you're celebrating them taking those powers and their knowledge and their experience, their wisdom, their understanding. They're going to take that to the white schools, and of course that's going to make the white schools look much better, much cleaner. They're going to bring money to those schools, so those schools are going to have all the abilities that money gives a school. And guess where the money is leaving? The brain drain is leaving the black place. So what is the black place going to look like? It's going to look like crap. And what are you going to do? You're going to complain. So I'm just going to highlight some of the prominent complainers that I see real quick. People, good people, but right now these guys are just complaining. Let's look at this here. This is what I'm talking about. Just showing some stuff here. Let's look at it. Let's hear it. Hold on. Let's see if I can do this better. Okay, well, it's the same. Hold on.
Only Coach Prime know his vision. Coach Prime say he going to greener pastures, and that's where he going. He done did what he supposed to do at JSU. He done put the attention back on the HBCU like he supposed. He done that. And that ain't good enough for y'all. Y'all want him to stay over there forever? Never. So I'm saluting you, Coach Prime. I hope you take your coaching staff. I hope you take your players. I hope you take your dogs. Take whatever you want to take with you to Colorado and handle your motherfucking business. I need a hat, shirt, socks, jacket, whatever. I'm wearing it. I'm all for Coach Prime. I'm all for whoever trying to better themselves. Y'all sitting around here big man. Man, I thought it was a... Who cares?
Let's listen. Now look at the boy. This is a boy. He's influenced by
y'all on here crying. Man, Coach Prime.
Now look. This man. Let me see. Look at his earrings. This man wear earrings in both ears. This is Bubba Dub Jr. Now let's say Bubba is right. It's okay for us. He's leaving something that's building progress of black people. We're supposed to celebrate that. Think about that, guys. Think about what these people want us to celebrate. If you take, like when LeBron James left the Cleveland, when LeBron James left Cleveland, did the Cleveland owners celebrate him? No. He said they betrayed Cleveland. LeBron James betrayed Cleveland. He didn't celebrate that. But y'all think y'all can just build by celebrating people that take their now the person has the right to take their talents somewhere else. You want to say it's bettering them. I disagree because black people, when you stay there, you go through the hard knocks, you build up your program, you build up your power base, You control, you see all the opportunities where you can insert your control. You can put your family here. You can put yourself here. You can negotiate percentages. You can own the shop. You can own this restaurant. You can own this brand because you're building the attention to bring the money to capture that. But when you keep running off to somewhere else that somebody else has already built up and they're just paying you to continue to run it, then you're just a manager and you got to pay top dollar to be included into that community. And they don't trust you. They can always fire you. They can eject you at any time. But when you build up your power base, black folks, like every other group can build up their power base. When you build up your own power base, then you can get to control it. Nobody can fire you. And there you go. See, look at this here. Now, here we go. Let's look at the traitorous commentary. I just want to go through some of this here. Traitors. Who celebrates traitorism? Here you go. One of these guys. So we got this. Jackson State fans. Okay, hold on a second. So Deion Sanders joining Colorado causes recruits to decommit from Jackson State. There you go. A lot of recruits wanted to go to Jackson State because they wanted to work under Coach Prime. That was attracting talent to the black nation, the black areas. That was attracting money to the city, money to the college, and it improves the ability of the college to educate. It improves the ability of the college to be a good citizen in its community, and it increases the amount of jobs black folks in that area have and get in contracting. But see, these decisions have a lot of layers of stuff. This guy's decisions. A guy like Deion Sanders. This is he's literally like a king at a place like Jackson State. Now, even if that means less actual money for him in the short term, I believe that if this man works, he can build, and it would actually be more money for him and his family, and it would build a literal forever legacy for somebody like that. Because literally, when you stand there and you stay there and you build, you not only become an employee, especially when you're building a foundation. In Jackson State, there's nothing there. So he would be the foundation. So the guy who builds the foundation is a legend forever. And you got the opportunity to do that. But, I know there's some people who don't feel like doing it. Wide receiver. I wasn't even interested in sports, but I'm interested in power. And so this is why this is a story that's interesting to me. Wide receiver Robert Lockhart III, offensive tackle Jordan Hall, defensive back Twan Wilson announced they have decommitted from Jackson State amid news of Deion Sanders taking the head coach position at Colorado. All three players made their announcements on social media. They all left. You know how much money that takes away from the black city? This is the point. This is what selling out does. You know how many resources that destroyed? I just want people to see this here. And then black folks getting mad because they're getting discriminated in employment because you're always letting people run every job you got. You don't have nowhere where you can put yourself as an authority, as in control. Nobody can fire you. You can hire and fire at will. You don't want to create a situation where you are the boss. You want to keep selling out and being employees. And then when we got people like this, Okay, he has to see what he's made of. He got his break. So he used Jackson State to get his break. Now he has to see if he's really the head coach he thinks he is. We'll know in 3 seasons at Colorado. Well, see, I mean, and I understand that was his goal and everything. But once he's seen the response of the community, the support of the community, and the change in the power that he was actually generating just from playing football, doing what he loved, but doing it in a black area. Once he's seen that, that should have changed his mindset. But no, it didn't, because money was the most thing he was thinking about. So here we go. We got this guy. Here's let's see. Black colleges were treating, I guess they meant to say treating him like crap and underpaying him when he was bringing people to the college that he was working as a head coach. Black folk think they can mistreat their own and they are supposed to stay out of loyalty to their skin color. That is why, as a whole, Black America will always lose, but as individuals, we win. You see, this is stupid talk. Now, as an individual, okay, go win, but then you sitting here complaining about the poor conditions of the Black people, and then of course you're going hat in hand to other groups in society to beg for jobs and stuff, and then when they discriminate against you, to treat you like trash, then you want to complain, oh, that's racist. But you mad because you didn't sit there and go through the hard times, build your own place up. You got to clean your own place. You got to go through the hard times, find the timber, find the concrete, lay the foundation, do the landscaping, do the work to build a place for yourself that you control, get the weaponry, put up the defenses. And I'm like, bro, the way you're talking, so I'm just saying, bro, the way you're talking, you're telling me you're not building anything for Black people. If you think skin color is nothing in a world of racism, you're blind. Loyalty is a requirement to build anything long term, because somebody else is always going to give you more money if you want to sell out. I'm not building nothing for ingrates. I'm not building nothing for Blacks who cherish dysfunction over structure. Well, you do. You cherish dysfunction over structure because you won't even understand the value of loyalty. So that's one guy who does that. Let's look at this other guy, Dynast. Dynast is celebrating Deion Sanders. Congrats to Deion Sanders on his new role at Colorado. So I'm like, I don't encourage our best to sell out their talents to white control. He could generate way more than $5 million into his bank, building his status as well as the school status. Yes, he left for 300,000 for he left his 300,000 a year job for a $5 million a year job. Which is a big difference. It's big. Those poor kids, oh my God, can't imagine what they're going through, being told and sold on so many lies. They had opportunities to go white too. But hey, congrats to Sanders. See, these students, they could have went with white universities, but now they decided to go with Deion Sanders and work and make sure, and now they're at the Black school, and Deion Sanders left. It's a business. They all have opportunities to enter the transfer portal. So everybody's going to leave. Y'all stupid. This is so stupid. See, only people who don't care about building power celebrate this. And that's the thing that I'm saying. So, whatever you guys think, let me what you think. We're just touching base on this. And, like I said before, I'm just going through this and I'm going to stop sharing now. And, Deion Sanders going to do what's good for him. But guess what? The black people should criticize because that's best for us. It's not good for us to let our talent use us. We don't want people to get to use their blackness and use us and gas us up like they're going to really do something to develop what's important to our people, which is the education institutions that we depend on to drive us and to better our people into the future. We don't want people to gas us up like they're going to do something to stick around and bring money and recruitment, but then they just leave us high and dry. So just because it's good for him, I'm not celebrating because it's not good for the institution. So forget him. If he's going to say forget F us, then F him. This is, see, because of his struggle to gain acceptance, this is what E. Franklin Frazier told us. Because of its struggle to gain acceptance by whites, the black bourgeois has failed to play the role of a responsible elite in the Negro community. That's the problem that we have. And black people, you can't celebrate these sellout Negro people. Don't hate them, but you can't celebrate them because they will sell you out for more money. And then you make them feel good that they did the right thing by selling you out. But guess what? If they leave those white people, what do white people do when you sell them out? They demonize you. When you sell white people out, they demonize you right away. That's what's supposed to happen. When you sell white people out, they're going to demonize you. They suspended Kanye West's Twitter account, which Elon Musk is allowing people to say N-words, all sorts of stuff on Twitter. But because Kanye West put the Star of David and put a swastika in the middle of it, that's inciting violence. And so, there you go. The Jewish commie says Kanye West's account being suspended is what that N-word gets. This is the world we live in. And then black folks celebrate this crap. Oh, it's good. It's okay for us to destroy him. And we're supposed to just accept that and not say anything. So there we go. No, that's what we're doing. No black agenda, no black vote. F their feelings. That's just where I'm at. I'm just like, whatever. I don't care about none of these people's feelings. I don't care about nothing that any sellout, any white supremacist, any weak-kneed punk, no people who don't want to build for black power. I don't care nothing about what any of these folks say. I don't care about none of that. I don't care about any of that stuff. So this is what I'm doing now, and that's it, guys. All right, y'all. Peace out. Oh wait, hold on. Let me go out with some music. Hold on a second. We're gonna go out with the music. Peace out. Kanye West beat.